really grown up, gotten better, really physical the other night at the point of attack. He's just been an improved football player, really, kind of taking over there into the boundary, and him and Matt both had good physical football games. I think they're battling every day. You just go watch what practice out there today. They're still competing, and but that's what's making them better. That's the fun part about, those guys competing. It's incredible. Their offense is, they're scoring 56 a game so far. Shoot, they're only playing a couple quarters. Incredible offense. The scheme, the athletes, the mindset, the quarterback. He's incredible. There's not a throw he can't make. He doesn't sit in the pocket. He's a hard guy to tackle. He runs the football. You got to be quarterback option sound. You got to be scramble sound. And they got a room full of tailbacks, and I know one of their great players, their starting players, got hurt. He's a tremendous player, but they've got a room full of guys. A lot of them we played against last year, so we've got our hands full. They're very, very talented.
I
just think like all these other guys, they've grown up. I think Zeb's grown up. I think he's learned how to do it off the field. The film study and all those kind of things. And I'm not around Zeb all that much. It's not fair for me to really say what he's done better or not, but I just think he's like the rest of these young guys. They grow up and realize what it really takes, the process that you got to go through to perform. And you watch guys like Kyle get ready to play and all those kind of things. You can't help but learn.
You said
understanding the game, and college football is different, and I just think experience in this defense, like the rest of the guys, they understand what we're trying to do. They know what the guy next to them is trying to do. And, we've been able to play 4 down with those guys and 3 down, and we'll have to do the same again this week. Those guys can do all those things, and that's been the blessing, the learning curve. You're in space, tackling becomes, but again, it was last week, those guys pushed the ball to the edge of the line of scrimmage, and, I think, again, this offense, they played from one sideline to the other sideline. Last week, I think, they were running the football, from hash mark to sideline. These guys are throwing it from hash to side to vertically 65, 70 yards down the field. And I give him credit. It's incredible the way he can play the game as a quarterback. Very impressed, very impressed. I don't think so. I think we're built to play all those, Randy. I think what we've kind of got into is that we can now do all of that. I think a year ago we were.
And you proved that. So.
Yeah, I think we were trying to, help our team win and do those things. I think we've now developed a whole package of 4 down, 3 down, playing against 22 personnel, playing against 10. I think we've developed at least a package to do all of those different things, and we were able to do, almost all of them last week. So we'll have to use all of them again this week. It'll take every single one, and but that's at least we're that far along in what we're trying to do, and we'll continue to improve at it. We haven't seen tempo yet, other than what we see every day at practice, which helps us obviously. But we saw 2 huddle teams that we prepared for the first 2 weeks, and there won't be any huddle this week. It'll be as fast as they can go, and they do a tremendous job at it. Coach Riley's, they know what they're doing, and they put that ball spotted, and it's going pretty fast. So we've tried to rep that, and it helps us because our offense does the same thing. So it's not like, I guess years ago when you would play one of these teams and all of a sudden you never practiced it and you were scrambling during the week. I think our guys have a great handle on it, and again, it'll be a first quarter of, first 5 minutes or so of really trying to realize how fast they are going, because they do go fast.
Is that why they're?
Well, I think the people are the reason.
Okay.
I think their people are incredible, outstanding wideouts. Again, their offensive line, I think they're very, very talented. Their scheme is very good, and they've got a guy playing quarterback that's delivering the ball to all those guys, and that's why they're doing what they're doing. It's people.
Their first quarter scores.
Yeah, no, they're very talented. That's why I said those guys are playing about 2 quarters, and then they're not in, so they're very fresh and they're playing fast and they know what they're doing. I think we still haven't gotten where we want to get by any means. We played well the other night. We didn't play well enough to help us win, and I think that's, as I told our guys on defense, I've been doing this a long time, and having great defenses, as I told you guys when I first got here, having great defenses means that when it's critical situations that you can stop the other team so you can win. And we're just not quite there yet. And we have another opportunity Saturday to try to do that, and we'll have another one after that Saturday. So we're still a work in progress. We've not arrived, but we have improved tremendously from the day we walked in this door. And I'm proud of our players. I'm proud of the effort that they give and the way they practice, and the amount of time they spend in those film rooms together as a group is really a lot of fun to watch and to coach. And they haven't missed a beat of practice. They work their rear ends off, and I couldn't be prouder of what they are and how they do stuff. We're going to play a great football team, offensively, a football team this Saturday, and our guys will go play as hard as we can play, and we're going to have to get some turnovers. We didn't get any the other night, and you got to win the turnover margin to have a chance, and we have to do our part in that part. I think the thing that pleased me the most was our preparation once we decided to really start preparing. I think our guys really got locked into what they were doing and mentally got right for that game. And I think that's what it takes, and that's what great teams do, and they do it every single week. They don't just do it one week. They do it the second week and the third week, and no matter what the scores are or who you're playing or anything else. So, we're, like I said, we'll see where we are, and again, we've got a tremendous challenge ahead of us for sure.